Okay, so this is a follow-on from my last video, since I wanted to talk about it more in depth in its own theory video. That's right, we're back to theory videos on this channel again. Anyways, something interesting popped up when I was scrolling through Twitter, straight afterwards, saying that B-Slick doesn't actually say Zizzy, but instead says Zizzy. There are two main reasons why this is really interesting, but let's get through the first before we start to question a bit more. So, first of all, B-Slick might be trying to tell us something, by making it indistinguishable between Zizzy and Zuzzy. We don't actually know if he says Zizzy or Zuzzy, but what if he's saying both? B-Slick has been making music for quite a few years, and it's safe to say that he might have learned a few tricks. If he's saying both, he might mean that it's Zizzy and Zuzzy that are reuniting, which is pretty clever. Now, the second thing that I found really interesting is this whole debate on whether it said Zizzy or Zuzzy. If you guys can remember back to the ship chapter, B-Slick pulled this same trick again, where he reversed audio, and once again, he didn't make it clear if he said Zizzy or Zuzzy. Speaking of the ship audio, this seems to be some sort of mirroring to it. We never really questioned the audio much, but actually, who was speaking in that clip? From a story perspective, it would make sense if both clips were spoken by the same character, but it's extremely interesting, since this character seems to be pretty interested in Zizzy. Well, we can automatically rule out any regular infected, since they can't speak at all. Well, if you really think about it, the only person who is known to speak in weird circumstances is T.O., and possibly Friend too. We know that T.O. and Friend are essentially enemies to each other at this point in the story, and it would make sense if Friend was trying to support Zizzy, but we can't be entirely sure of that. Another thing to consider is the Lonesome Wayfarer, who could very well be one of the Zebra Sisters. Overall, somehow, Zizzy is going to be a key figure in Piggy Intercity, and that'll be pretty exciting. Anyways, make sure to subscribe to the channel for more weird theories like this, and so we can get to 7,000 subscribers.